I'm back. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the what do we call this show? Truth with the Tech Boy. Yeah, that's the name of the show. Anyway, I'm back, and today I'm in my Gen Z hoodie because today we have to go in and defend Gen Z against some people. Unfortunately, now some of them do deserve this criticism, and I will rightfully give it to them. But some of them don't deserve this criticism, especially some of the women in this video. I mean, they deserve criticism, but for something totally else. Of course, as you guys know, Andrew Klavan is trying to blame one thing and one thing only for all the problems.
Things that are really
I think it's just this weird thing that these people have an obsession with. It's not weird in and of itself. It's not a bad thing, right? But it is weird how obsessed they are of it with it. And you think that yes, it is a solution to some problems. It's not the solution to every problem, of course. The solution to every problem, the solution to every problem, of course, would be faith in Jesus Christ. But that's not what we're talking about today. So here we go. Without further ado, and you guys know how I hate this saying, let's talk about, quote, this video will get me in trouble with Gen Z.
So once again, I'm glad you could join me for a few minutes as I'm forced to watch TikTok videos, which is something.
If TikTok gets banned, what will I have to do? I guess they'll use ExpressVPN.
That I prefer just a little bit more than sticking a pen into the center of my forehead so I can take out the part of my brain that actually registers a memory. Today's TikTok videos are Gen Zers discussing their frustrations about life, just ordinary things that are really bothering them.
Those memes, I wonder where they always come from. It's so weird.
So we'll take a look at this and see if we can solve
Mic's on,
their
right?
problem. I won't make fun of them unless I make fun of them. If I make fun of them, then I will make.
The mic is on. Testing 1 2, because it would be really sad if you guys don't get to hear the wise words that I have, because I'm always right. It'd be really sad if you don't get to hear these wise words because technology decided not to cooperate. Anyway,
make fun of them, but if I won't make fun of them, then I'll try and solve their problems, or I might do both. I can't tell until I see the videos because I haven't seen them yet. All right, so let's look at Gen Zers. How old are Gen Zers? All right, teenage years to late 20s is a Gen Zer, so they're people with absolutely no problems.
And first of all, fact check, that's not true. And there are some Gen Z people who do have problems. You can't just sit up here with a book and a microphone and then say, Gen Z doesn't have any problems, because that's obviously going to get them over to your side. I mean, you want them on your side, right? As you believe that you are to be the most correct person on earth, right? I mean, imagine yapping and not thinking that you're the most correct person on earth, even if you're totally wrong. I mean, at least think that you're correct.
Talking about their problems, right? Because you don't have any problems if you're in your teens or late 20s. So let's watch.
Gen Z needs to be way more forthcoming about how lonely we are, because
see, there are these great apps. Okay, it's one app, not sponsored. It's not even that great. It's kind of bad. But according to Reddit, which I know last time I cited them, I got whooped 312 to 226, but whatever. According to Reddit, if you're a girl on the app called Wiz, you will make friends. So, just do that. I mean, this is the Tech Boy. We do have technical solutions to today's problems. So download Wiz. Not sponsored, unless they want to.
I am extremely freaking lonely. I am spending Saturday night alone again.
Oh, so sad. You spent Saturday night alone. I spent Saturday night alone, as in I'm not with any friends, multiple times. And did I go online on YouTube Shorts and cry about it? No, I did other stuff like write SSALTW, or I pretend. Well, actually, SSALTW, the web series is pretty accurate. But there'll be some other stuff that's coming out that's for fun. Well, you pretend that you have friends. Get imaginary friends. Okay? You feel lonely? Fine. Get imaginary friends. I mean, it's a lot better than what Andrew Klavan's about to say, but here we go.
And I don't get it. I'm young. I'm pleasant.
Oh, she said I'm young. She didn't say I'm dumb. I'm like, oh, okay.
Friendly. I'm big.
I'm young. I'm pleasant. I'm friendly. Wow. That's great. That's great.
Hair. I'm a wing woman. Okay.
What the heck is a wing woman? You can fly a plane?
Everyone just doesn't want to make eye contact with each other. I
Now you sound like a 50. Oh, these kids. They always seem to blame phones and everything. And I know I'm bringing it up here, even though she didn't technically bring it up. So you can blame it on me. They always trying to seem to blame phones on everything. Hey, it's always phones. They don't want to make any eye contact or something. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's a you problem because there's this kid, right? Who has like 209. I'm not even making this up. Likes on Instagram, and 33 comments, 209 likes. Last time I checked, which was a few hours ago. And I actually know this person in real life. I've actually talked to them in real life. They will be part of SSA LTW in real life. They will become a part of GCAM, right? So I know, I actually know this person. I've talked to this person. I played golf with this person. Which, you guys could go fact check that if you wanted to. Just, I don't know, take a picture? Like, it seems to work easier for them. And this person only has like 4 pictures of themselves up. So, it was popular enough to get featured on a large podcast, top 50. So, I don't know. Like, do something. Like, I don't know, post a picture. I'm just here yapping, Let's get back to the video.
I don't get it. So anyways, if you want to be friends, let's ruin the integrity of an event together.
All right, let's see. This is Grace Wilcox time, and I'm glad that they finally started citing where they get these videos from, so I don't have to reverse circle to search these people because they are famous. So you guys, maybe we should make friends. I mean, she's probably like, well, I don't define whatever.
I hear this a lot from young women, and that is obviously a very lovely young woman, a very attractive young woman.
I mean, as policy here at the Tech Boy Media, we don't comment on things like that. So you guys can put in the comments if you think that, or you can use the app to Wiz Photos. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to run an article about how to rank people's faces. All right, yeah, let's go.
Like, I sometimes worry about guys of the Gen Z generation because I think in guys, make a move.
No,
but like
absolutely not.
But
see that his first thing was, oh guys, look, Gen Z girl allegedly pretty, marry her. So she have one friend.
See a woman that beautiful and cute talking about how lonely she is. I actually think something is terribly wrong.
So anyways, if you want to
be okay, is it
friends, let's ruin the integrity of an event together.
And one of the things that I think is terribly wrong is that people don't understand what men and women are for. They are for making babies and families together. That is the most.
I'm so sorry to do this. Of course, I'm not really sorry. Because you kind of deserve it. But actually, we were created in God's image to worship Him and to give Him glory forever. Some catechism I learned when I was 5 years old. So, that's what we're for. I mean, if you want to go around and start making claims that we're just meant for stuff, then it is rightfully my job to fact check you into oblivion. But anyway, let's go.
Most important, most fulfilling thing you will ever do.
Again, he's wrong. The most important, most fulfilling thing you ever do is become a Christian. I mean, he should notice. He's like, he was around when Lincoln was assassinated. So he should notice. I mean, he's been worshiping God for 150 years. So, that is actually the most fulfilling thing that you ever do.
That is their purpose. In order to do that, the best thing that can happen is girls can be transformed. I don't want to tell you how this is done because it's a magic trick and you find out on your own. Girls can actually be transformed into moms. And moms are the center of the universe. Moms are the most important people in the room because without moms, first of all, the race dies. And without moms, there's no future. The people who are living into an empty future. So I think that
of course, but this whole declining birth rates, for the same reason that I don't believe that we're going to have World War III and nuclear annihilation, for the same reason that I don't believe in climate change and that the sea levels are going to rise and Houston will become underwater, The same reason I don't believe that declining birth rates are going to destroy America, South Korea, Japan, China. Though if they did destroy a country, can it please destroy China first? Is that the Bible says that we'll always have winter and season and harvest, winter, sun and rain, stuff like that, and that we'll always have these seasons until Jesus comes back, and then the Christian church will be raptured, and then lots of stuff happens. Go listen to Left Behind. So first of all, that means there'll have to be people, Christians actually, who will get raptured, and then there'll be people who are, left behind. See, this is the greatness of being a Dispy. Okay, you guys can go online and yell at me all you want. Yeah, you can Dispy, but we have the best entertainment. Also, we're right. We also have the best entertainment. Right, great audio dramas. Here, let me plug in my thing. Great audio dramas, probably great audio dramas, probably great books. Also, we're right. And also, we're not running around here scared that, nuclear Armageddon is going to befall us and that we're all going to die. We're also not running around here scared thinking that, the water will get hot and boil and a tsunami will come upon you. And once again, I have ticked off the left and the right in two sex sentences. So, that's great. Also, the anti-Dispy people. So come at me all you want.
To have to be thinking about is marriage, especially as a young person, because people get married late and then they have a hard time having children. You're here to have children.
Yeah. If you want, that's not your purpose in life. There's no Bible verse that says it is your purpose in life to do that. You know what your purpose in life is? It is to glorify God. Now, if God asks you to do that, of course you should, but it's not your direct purpose in life. And Andrew Klavan is definitely wrong on that. Also, it's really weird how the first solution he sees is that some 18 to 23-year-old woman says, I have no friends. And he says, well, you should get married. And there's something wrong with Gen Z for not finding you attractive and wanting to marry you. I'm sorry, what?
Everything else is gravy. Such a beautiful girl, such a sweetheart. Like, if you don't look at that girl and think, I could maybe spend some time, like my entire life with that girl, you're in the wrong business.
No, I'm not looking at this random woman who's over here crying on TikTok about her lack of friends when she has multiple options to find friends, and instead she cries on TikTok. So and I think, well, I think I could live with this rando woman of the internet for 70 years. Yeah, totally great thing. Totally mentally adjusted person. Yeah, absolutely. Check her DMs over on Instagram or TikTok. Okay.
Something is wrong with Gen Z that they haven't figured out how to do this.
I sent that bitch a smiley face.
Maybe they need some guidance from the older people and some containment, within a structure that will help them do that. All right, let's see another.
Gen Z says boomers will never understand today's struggle because they could afford to buy a Cadillac off of a $30,000 salary and be able to qualify for a home. Why can't you just admit that it was easier 30, 40 years ago? I am 36 years old.
It might have been. I wasn't around, back then.
15 years ago when I was 21, living in Los Angeles, one of the most expensive cities in the country, I was crushing it, making $2,200 a month, serving at the Outback Steakhouse just 4 days a week.
Wow.
Me and my buddy split a beautiful 2-bedroom apartment. Our groceries were $50 a week a piece. We used to go to breakfast
$50 a week? Here in Texas, it's like $250 for one person for an entire month. So that's not, I just say it's probably inflation.
3 days a week.
Or, just being in California.
We used to go to the bars 3 days a week. We furnished our entire apartment. We used to go buy DVD sets. We had disposable income. We were saving money off of $2,200. We were never worried about bills at all. And then $100,000 back in the day, just 12 years ago, you were crushing it. When I first made my first
$100,000, especially if you're single, that is a lot of money. Maybe he's just living in the wrong spot. If you make $100,000 a year and you're single, I think you'll be fine. Maybe you should move to Texas.
Went got a BMW. You know what the monthly payment was? $333. One of the nicest apartments in LA, a 2-bed, 2-bath plus loft. Was
you made $100,000 at Outback Steakhouse 4 days a week? What?
2,300. Today, 2,300 is a studio apartment. You need at least $200,000 to feel the same purchasing power as you
Maybe. I think he's overestimating. Also, I think he's in the wrong state. Like, come to a better state.
did just 12 years ago with 100 grand. I don't know why the boomers can't admit that.
I'm a boomer. I admit it. I think he's absolutely right. You know what? Stop voting for Democrats. That'll be a big one. That'll really help. It really will. I mean, you know, the more you spend, look.
Also, maybe it's just switch states. I think that's just California. There is no way. Yeah, no, switch states.
You're talking about inflation. Inflation comes from.
Also, he's 36. He's not Gen Z. Why is this even in the compilation? Right? This isn't Andrew Klavan reacts to millennial TikToks.
Government spending. It doesn't come from anywhere else. It doesn't come from people price gouging. It doesn't come from.
Interesting, seeing as there was some video today by Benny Johnson who was talking about how places are going to start price gouging to pretend that the tariffs affected them. If they did or didn't, I believe.
Sinister cabals of businessmen getting together to price you out of the market. It comes.
Fun fact, there actually was a suit alleged against 5 cabals of French fry companies that were raising the price of potatoes together. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's widespread. I'm just saying if I'm able to randomly cite that fact, because I read way too much not to be, you know, maybe you should fact check yourself again before Snopes gets to you. I'm on your side.
From government spending. That's where it comes from. So you got to give up your student loans. You got to give up your.
I mean, absolutely. I don't understand how someone could forgive a whole or just interest of a student loan if you paid and signed for it, especially if you're 18. You know, you had the legal right to sign and enter into a contract. That, like, why would taxpayers pay off your loans? That doesn't make sense. Unless they like personally want to give it to you, that's fine. Like if some church wants to give it to you, if they all vote on it, that's fine. But just wiping it out doesn't make sense.
Or welfare, you got to give up all the things that the government is saying. Oh, it's free. It's free healthcare. It's free. It's free. It's not free. That's the tax you pay. You know, you just got to understand that. If you don't understand it, then you get the high prices, and then you blame boomers.
Sometimes I wish the elderly would just die.
And by the way, boomers are to blame, but it doesn't matter because we're leaving now. So.
What do you mean boomers are to blame? I mean, maybe you didn't like how you voted or something, but overall, no.
You're left with the world. Bye. If you're blaming us, too bad, because we're gone. See you later. It really has been fun spending all your money. We've lived great, and now you're screwed. Congratulations.
Men are not like how they were when our parents were growing up. I grew up.
Oh, here we go. So he's going to say something like kind of like trite, you know, and it's always the people always invite these random people over here, like onto our side, like these random people who say like one good thing, and oh, geez, wow, it's amazing, great. It's really going to help them connect to the culture. Like you're just some random woman, which if we ranked,
like the man is supposed to take care of the woman. The man is supposed to go up to the girls. Like the man is supposed to have drive and initiate everything. Like I feel like now.
Okay, first of all, A, maybe. I mean, there's no Bible verse that says that, you know, the man has to ask girls out. Also, B, kind of sounds like you're being lazy. Like if you want something, you know, this is my prerogative in life. If you want something, you go out there and you get it. You're not special, and I've gone through this before. You're not special because you are a woman. You know, I defend women all the time, but you're not special. You know, the episode "God Bless the White Girls of America." Right, there's this, and also this new thing of the Miss Universe pageant, where this woman, you know, was singing some American song by someone named Jay-Z, who's apparently a rapper. And apparently she mouthed the forbidden N-word because she was white, and she got, you know, criticized for it after her win. I'll defend that. Like, why do I care? Like, you mouthed the word in a song in a lip sync. You made a TikTok video. Yeah, I'll defend that. But I would have defended that for anyone. But the thing is that I'm not just gonna, like, if she were to do something wrong, or if she wants something, I'm not just gonna hand it to her or let her off the proverbial hook. No, she suffers punishment same as everyone else. You're not special. I mean, you're special enough to win a competition, but that's just because the people ranked you higher than everyone else. It's not really based off, yeah, they have questions, but as long as you don't bomb, Like it's not an IQ test. Okay, you're not special. So like, woman, have some initiative. Like, stop sitting around here on TikTok whining that men don't have initiative, and show some initiative yourself. That's just laziness at this point. Like, imagine if I'm over here and like, well, tech companies, they're all bigger than me. They all promote abortion. They all do this. But what am I gonna do? I'm just me. Nah, I go out there, I work, have some effort, put some initiative into it. Try for crying out loud. All right, anyway, let's get to work. Back.
Now, it's so hard to find guys that, like, even just in general.
Okay, guys, I'm back. I had to take a break from being right all the time. It's sometimes draining on a person. But anyway, let's get back to the video. Hopefully this makes sense to what I was saying. Of course, everything I say makes sense. Oh yes, women, they want
In general have drive in life. Like, I feel like it's so different. When did this change? Anyways, I just feel like there's no manly men.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are. Okay, and maybe Michael Knowles is to blame for the whole men shouldn't be nice thing. Yeah, maybe that's his fault. But let's move on.
Yeah, great. I'm glad you noticed. Because I kind of feel like that too when I look at your generation, and I wonder, if it maybe had something to do with feminists calling them toxic and telling them that women did.
Okay, makes sense. But of course, well, all I see is some whining. I don't see any action. So she still deserves some share of the criticism, some share of the blame.
Need them? Just a thought, just a maybe that had something to do with thinking maybe 60 years of these kind of crones, these feminist crones telling men, we don't need you anymore, we can make it on our own, we want your positions, we want your jobs, we want to do what you do. And then men started to say, okay, well, how about I dress up in a skirt and do what you do and call myself a woman?
Don't tell me not to live.
No.
You eliminated yourselves. You eliminated yourselves. Men didn't do that. Men were in line to support you, in line to take care of you, in line to show you how strong and.
Yeah, but then, like, what do they get? What do you get? Like, never mind. That sounds stupid.
Competent they were. You told them you hated them. They went away. What do you expect? I have a suggestion. Dump the feminism. Dump the idea.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, so yeah, feminism is bad. But listen to these insane demands.
Don't echo the feminism. Announce by the way you dress, by the way you behave, by not cursing, by not piercing, by not.
Okay, not cursing. Fine, great. No one should curse. Not just women. I don't know why it's. I see a woman curse. No, anyone who curses is committing a sin. Okay.
Tattooing, by wearing skirts and looking lovely.
Wearing skirts, and it is to this end that, like, why do men like skirts? Like, I was having this discussion online, and I can't believe it, but literally Ashley and I agreed on something that it's stupid for to believe that pants are sinful for women to wear. Now, it's one of those stupid hyper Christian X posts. I'm going to see if I can pull it up on the screen. But literally, Ashley and I actually came up against one of the Zoomers. There's so many R Zoomers: Reformed, Redeemed, some Rejoicing. Like, come up with better names, people. One of the R Zoomers who said that wearing pants for women was a sin based on, as everyone knows, 2 Philippians 3:18, which says, don't wear pants if you're a woman. It says that. You can go check Got Questions and see that 2 Philippians 3:18 doesn't say that, but he said that Got Questions is gay. So that's a really nice cop out. That's a nice cop out. To be able to be able to get out of that. I said I feel badly for women, can't even wear pants without getting judged. And he says, and I quote, "No, they don't." Hopefully you can see this on the screen. No, they don't. And that's the problem. Stop white knighting and go to a real church. Which, okay, but literally Ashley comes in and she says, nope, women can wear pants, which is apparently radical in in today's world over on Christian Zero, and we finally agreed on something, which I don't know what it is with the obsession, and here you guys can see can see the screenshot. Hopefully you guys can see this on the stream. When this is groundbreaking. This is groundbreaking. I don't know what it is with the obsession. Is that she agrees with me. I don't know what it is the obsession with the whole woman fashion and clothing thing here. And of course, I want the battle of the crop top. So if you think I'm going to go over here and go up and defend crop tops and Ava to an extent, if you think I'm going to defend that, but then just fold in that women shouldn't wear pants because reasons, because it makes them feminist and that they're rebelling against men. Yes, every woman who wears pants is apparently in rebellion against men, which is why they should wear skirts. Which, as you guys know, as it says in 2 Philippians 3:19, women should wear skirts because women were always wearing skirts in Bible times. And of course, when you talk about skirts, you have to get to the whole knee length, hand length, 5 hand lengths above the ankles, knees, and something. Mini skirts bad and Ava bad. Yeah. Okay. You guys seriously spend way too much time sitting around here talking about pants and skirts. Like, oh yeah. So you can either wear pants or skirt. Well, that random man on the internet told me to wear a skirt because some non-existent Bible verse told me to. So Anyway, back to the video. Back to the video. And of course, to Ozzy and Miller Ashley, I like both of you as ex-mutual, so don't unfollow me. Even though I'm always right.
Lovely, and keeping yourself clean and neat and taking care of.
Take baths. Okay. Oh, breaking news, people. Take baths if you want to get dates. So I guess that's an anti-Riz thing. So it's going into the Riz way. LTW. Anyway, let's go.
Of your body and not just giving it to any guy who comes along. And now,
okay, fine, sure. I think, and this is controversial. It's my job to be controversial. I'm not controversial when I get no clicks. Here, strategy. Controversy drives clicks. The recent ban premarital sex.
That feminism is over and it will end. Yes,
feminism will end once you guys stop wearing pants. So feminism will never end because pants are great. Okay, you can actually run in pants. You can do a lot of stuff in pants that you can't do in a skirt, like run or like do backflips. Well, unless you're a cheerleader. Which, oh wait a second, Redeem Zuma said that cheerleaders were sinning. So, that's really sad. I guess we should go tell the people over at that cheerleading movie from 2000 that was awful, where those annoying girls won over the protagonists. Bring it on. Yeah, that was a cheerleading movie. Thanks, Tubi. Making me waste an hour and 30 minutes of my life to watch the protagonists get whooped by these random kids that they allegedly stole cheerleading tapes from because, quote, white girls can't come up with that move, which, okay, fine. Yeah, everyone knows that great legal theory. Thanks, Reddit. I got that from y'all.
In your power. This is in your power, and men will come running back.
Whenever I see
men are not going to come running back if you're wearing a skirt. Okay, I don't know what makes skirts, desirable. I guess this is the whole, bikini thing, right? Which I was on team, like, not banning it. Someone was trying to say that we should ban it, and I said, well, this is a constitutional republic. Oh, no, this is the constitutional republic. So we should have the direct democracy vote on that in the state of Florida. You're gonna have to get over 60% on that, buddy, and not happening at all. I mean, your issue is gonna get so profoundly trounced from both sides. It will be sad, and even if you somehow were able to get 60% of people to vote that through, it's going to get struck down by the Supreme Court because it's, not sin, it's not wrong, and I don't really see how wearing that can contribute to likeness or having the lust for something. Oh, guys, look at someone's stomach. Big whoop. Oh, guys, look, it's legs. I've never seen legs before. It's not like, 97% of people have them. Like, stop gawking, okay? Like, a person has legs, seriously, big whoop. Man, you people. Anyway, back to the video.
A young Gen Z man explain why they're voting for Trump. They're always like, well, my life was just better 4 years ago. And no disrespect, but baby, you were in high school. Most of the time when they're like, they say they're 20. I'm like, then you 4 years ago, you were in high school. I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Of course, your life was better when you were in high school. You didn't have.
I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, he actually isn't wrong. But like, I mean, there's still a whole bunch of other reasons. They just gave us some bad arguments.
You didn't have a job. You didn't have bills. You didn't have to pay rent. Just, statistically, you probably had a more easy life. And you're just realizing that right now. Your life was better in high school. I loved high school. My mom died in the middle of it. And I still loved high school.
I mean, okay. I'm not really sure. Maybe he shouldn't open himself up to undue criticism by saying that. But, I mean, he's not wrong.
Get it. It was easier. It was better. Early 20s are the worst. They're the worst. And I promise you, it will get better for you. I'm telling you.
Well, yeah, you won't get better because, 312, 266.
Yeah.
26.
Women really, 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 really like a guy who's not afraid of women.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, as you guys know, Trump is so afraid of women. He appointed one as his press secretary, chief of staff, and director of national intelligence, and something else. I forgot. He has so many of them. I forgot all of what they did. But yeah, he's terrified of them, actually. I mean, he's so terrified he married 3 of them.
So, like...
What the heck?
Try it.
Boy, like only every word of that was wrong. Trump was a better president. High school sucks. You're 20.
I'm not sure why it sucked for him, but I mean, it's great. SSALTW.
These are actually a lot more exciting than high school. And I'm sorry he didn't like his mother because she died and he still loved high school. But that.
I mean, his mom didn't die because of high school. It's not like she got in a car pileup, did she? Like, I think the death is not affecting high school.
It's all right. Gen Zers who voted for Trump, bingo. Your life will get better under Trump.
I don't want to work anymore. And now for those that are still here, I will explain what we mean by that. I do want to work. If I didn't work...
Women, who's with you? And, if not, where's the game console?
I think I would honestly probably get so bored that I would just want to off myself. Like, most of us want to work. It helps, gives you
Okay, good. See, finally, that's a thing that we hear on that's probably true. So yeah, we create to work. We're not supposed to sit around and be bums.
Purpose. It helps give you something to do. Hopefully you do something you're passionate about. Luckily for
you're supposed to work. Even Adam had a job to tend the garden.
me, I do something I'm passionate about. So I genuinely like my job. But the problem is the purpose of a job is supposed to pay for you to be able to afford to live. And that's just not the case anymore. So we are working full time, giving up a huge portion of our lives to work, and we can't even afford to live.
I don't want to say that feminine.
I'm confused here. And of course, Klavan's about to make a ridiculous point here, but I'm going to estimate her age to be like, what, 25, 23? Yeah, she should be able to find at least a well-paying, especially if she's single, well-paying job that's enough to get her to, live. And if she can't, well, I guess she should leave her state, most likely California. Here we go. Andrew Klavan, here we go with the take. This put marriage and everything. Let's go.
Feminism is to blame for everything, but feminism is to blame for everything. When you double the potential workforce, you have your salary. When there are that many.
Okay, but there's lots of women who make more. So maybe she just didn't find a good job. Like, there's lots of people who can live off of who can find a good job. So I mean, this is kind of an indictment on her and not feminism.
Many more people who will do the work, they can pay you less. Salaries are frozen because women are in the workforce. So every time they say to you, companies need to provide childcare, the government needs to provide childcare. No, mothers need to provide childcare, which will, believe me, is work. And it's work that you will find fulfilling. And it's work that will fill up your life. And there should be time after your kids get past like 3 or 4. There should be time to also do the kind of work that you can do in home that is also mentally fulfilling, because sometimes raising children can get.
Like what? Having a podcast or a Bible study? Like he didn't really give anything, but let's keep
you down in that way. Feminism is to blame for everything. Only half the population should work. Only the male. half of the population should go to work.
No, 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 no. You don't get away with this. You don't get away with this. No, no. Why? Literally, why? Okay, we got 66 books in here. Okay, he's Protestant, so yeah, he gets all 66. He gets the Bible Slim edition. You got 66 books in there, and nowhere does it say that. No, you don't get away with. Well, if you just got married, then you wouldn't. Excuse me. Stop being lazy, bum, and find a job. No. You're not special here. Ooh, big whoop. No.
The other half should be raising children, making homes. It's the most important job anybody has. We live.
Sure, if they want to. But if they don't want to do that, then they work. And they can't. And not only one half of the public. No. Okay? I mean, sorry, Brett Cooper. Well, too bad for her. I mean, literally, what was she doing for the past 2 years? Oh, she should have gotten married at age, 19. Okay.
Live in a country that, because of feminism, derides it, demeans it, looks down upon it. That is a sin, and it's also a lie, and you have been lied into doing stuff that is not as interesting as what you could be doing, and not as...
Oh, really? Okay, so like Michael Moore says, women should go work in the widget factory, blah blah blah. Yeah, but men should. So so men like working in the widget factory, whatever he calls it, but women don't. Why is that? You can just say because their brains are different. Because lots of men hate their jobs. So, I mean, what? They just have to suck it up and deal with it because they're supposed to, or are you pulling these out of the air?
Purposeful is what you could be doing, and as valuable as what you could be doing, and has cut your salary to almost nothing and made it useless. Congratulations. Now you know the truth.
There will never be a Gen Z president.
Oh, this video is actually funny because it's true. Except for me, because I gotta stay away from those. Oppo, we still true.
Sir, is this a video of you doing a TikTok dance in your bathroom alone?
Yes. Well, there's no video of that of me doing that, so OPP opportunity. Here we go. The OPPO opposition researchers aren't gonna find anything on me. Heck not.
Yes, it is. Is this you lip syncing to Kesha without a shirt on? Yes. You'd be in the debate, and the guy would be like, I found a video of him saying the P word at 13 in his friend's basement. Who gave you that video? When did that happen? But I have good policy. Please, policy first. We don't care what your healthcare policy is. We saw videos of you grinding on the air in front of you.
What? What does that even mean?
It's done. It's over.
There will be a Gen Z president.
And it's gonna be me. And I would like to announce that as President of the United States, I will become the first Gen Z president of the United States as there's no camera. As there is no TikTok account of me doing anything stupid, as I do not have a TikTok. God bless you, and God bless America. The Tech Boy 2044.
You'll see. I'm going to hit because he's not on TikTok. We'll end there. I've solved all your problems.
I will beat that kid. I will beat him, and he can get in the long line of VP selections for me. All right, that's all for now. God bless, and talk to you later.